Leggerezza. Leggerezza. Leggerezza.
Every man has his techniques, and they're all different. And when you know mine, you'll be dead.
All right, hello everyone, welcome back. Another episode of Dead Air Radio. I'm your host, Steve Fletch. I have my co-host here, Mitch Hartman. Mitch, how are you doing today?
Feel like shit, but we'll, change of season gets me every year.
You're feeling
I'm in
ill.
the trenches.
There's a word I'm looking for, but you came on.
Yeah, we'll get through it.
This is that important to do. We have to get this wear test
Got off
review thing
shoes.
out. So, how long ago? What was that? Last week?
Last week.
Yeah, it was about last Wednesday, right? So we're at a week now.
Today. Yeah.
Yep. So we're at one week. A week ago, we were each given a pair of the Asics legerezza.
Leggerezza.
Skated them for a few days, and I guess we're just going to give our feedback on them.
Yeah, it's one thing to give feedback, but once you skate them, it's a whole different. Yeah.
Yeah, we did the out of the box, and now we're going to do after the box is in the trash, and we skated them. I guess I'm going to just start by saying, if you're familiar with any of the Asics shoes, this would be closest to the Gel Vica, I guess, in fit of sorts. But I thought it fit better.
Yeah, I can't wear Vicas, and I could wear these.
Yeah, they were true to size, but a snug true to size that just it molds to your feet. The fit was really good. And I'm going to say the sole padding was better than the Vica. The Vica, if I skate for a day, my back is sore. These didn't do that, so I really was impressed with the sole padding in these. That was, I think the biggest takeaway was the padding in these. I was actually impressed with the comfort.
Yeah, and like they said about the sizing, it was I tried on, I got a 10. It was tight the first day. I wore them for a day after that and then skated in them. And by the second day of skating, they were perfect.
Yeah, they were good. I had no abnormal ripping at all. So it wasn't there's a seam that blows out or anything. They held up, I'd say, very well for, the skating that I did. No issues with that. No laces being ripped, which was a plus.
No, the way they sit in is cool. I watched something he talked about how he wanted the waxed laces because it had stops it from them shifting. Even if your shoe comes untied or whatever, they kind of stay in place, so it keeps them wherever you want them to be is where they'll stay. Which I thought was kind of cool. I've never thought of it that way.
Yeah, I will say that's definitely one of the things. The laces were good. Mine always stayed tight. Didn't have an issue with them untying. None of that. They stayed where they were. The tongue thickness was great.
I didn't rip any of that the other blue material that's back here.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff. I was afraid it's heel flips or whatever. You might rip through that kind of quick, but it didn't even scuff it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say too. The sole grip on board. It took me maybe 20 minutes to really The Japan's out of the box. They're glue. These took me about 20 minutes. I want to say in house they were super grippy on my floors. On the board it took about 15 minutes or so to break the glaze on the clear gum, and then they were good. The grip was fine.
I ran into that same thing. I got a little nervous when I first skated them. I think I even texted you about it because you hadn't skated yours yet. But I felt like my feet were not staying on when I would try and do certain things where I was I'm popping a 180 or whatever, and I felt like my feet would fall off at first, and it made me nervous. But after the first half hour, that clear coat wears off, and then it's totally normal.
Yeah.
But just that first impression made me nervous because I didn't know what to think of that. Is it going to be like this all the time?
Yeah, and which was nice. They broke in because I was all right, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I wasn't sure about the tread pattern either because there's a lot of flat surface area on it, but fine. There were no complaints. Yeah. Even I'm going to say with the Vicas, which I'll keep comparing these to that because I just feel like it's that form-fitting shoe, with the thinner sole. but even the wear I had here, I was
that one.
trying my switch flips, and it didn't even the Vicas. I feel like wear away because they're even thinner, I think, and they wear away way quicker. So he's held up a little better, even.
Yeah, the leather's like a really nice quality leather. Like you can see like the grain patterns in it, and it doesn't blow out. It's thick enough where it stretches, but it doesn't just get blown out right away.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap. It didn't, overly rip or anything. It is.
Yeah, but it also didn't feel like super hard, like a Air Force or something crazy like that, where it's like a rock.
Yeah. Saying that shoe, you could almost fold it up and put it in your pocket if you wanted. But that's weird too, because you can do that, but it feels sturdy too. It's not like, it's not like one of those Lunar Gatos. You've ever had those?
I tried to wear them.
Yeah,
that was the Louis shoe. He ran those heavy.
So crazy. That shoe, I'm like not even kidding. Felt like you could fold it up and put it in your pocket. Like,
yeah,
you could like roll it up like a fruit roll up. So these have way more body to them. Yeah, I would still pick a Japan over these. That's just me. I just like the shape of the Japan better. Wearing these, they just felt, for the size of my pants or whatever, they just felt like, not like a slipper, but just small when I was wearing them.
Yeah,
like
thin.
I don't wear Vicas for the same, but I like the Japan better, but these were good. It was a good shoe. I didn't have an issue with the shoe.
Yeah, I like the shoe overall. Like I said, I think I said it earlier to you. I think I would love to see one in a suede eventually, just to see how it skates versus the leather.
Mm-hmm.
But I know, they've shown off the black ones now that are coming, I guess, in a month or two. The black.
I saw white, and I saw white with black.
Oh, okay.
But they were leather. But they were white leather with black. I'd like to see it without the clear sole.
Yeah, that too. So we'll see down the line.
Yeah, so that would be cool. But they work. I mean, I don't know what else to really say about them. They were fine. Like I said, it was like a Vika on steroids.
Yeah, it's definitely a huge improvement. I mean, not that the Vika needed to be improved by any means, because the people that skate them skate really well in them, but it's like an upgrade to the Vika. But for the way that you and I both skate and wear shoes, I think we're both, it's like, give me Japans all day.
Mm-hmm. I would say don't fix it.
It's not a bad shoe by any means. Like, I want to see people buying it. Like, it seems like people bought it because we talked about it, and I want them to I'm interested to see other people's feedback once they get them and skate them.
And this, I was worried right here was going to rip and blow right out. So I didn't Japan's. I'll always super glue the toe cap. These I did nothing to, just to see, and I thought this was going to blow out, and there was wear here, but it didn't. That didn't blow out. They didn't get, even after, if I had them anyway, 5 days of wearing them, 3 days of skating them. I didn't have any issues where they were they don't fit, they blew out so far, or they stretched out so much I couldn't wear them again. They definitely held their shape.
Yeah, I didn't even I skated them 3 times, and I had that same wear right here, but it's not, it's normal wear through. It's not shredded up or definitely don't need to be glued or anything yet.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was. I'm even going to say this was the most well-constructed Asics shoe, I would say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the materials are great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was...
I'd be interested to see if they would do a Japan in this leather to see how it would skate.
Yeah. It's funny, I wish these had the Japan sole. I would like them better if they had just me, I like a little thicker profile of a sole. And it wouldn't make sense on a soccer shoe to have a regular sole, but that would have been the I just like it for me, even how I skate. I just do I don't know if it's that little extra rubber and it gives you that little extra bit of grip or something on the sole, but they did it. I mean, it's a cool shoe. I would never, say I wouldn't get it again, but I love the Japan. Me personally, I have no reason to change from the Japan. I just think it's the perfect shoe. But this would be my second favorite shoe in the line.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would definitely skate them again, or I'll keep skating these probably. But I just want to, I think if I had to choose, I would probably still choose Japan's too.
Yeah. Cool. Well, anything else you want to add to this, Mitch? At least it got us a Gino edit too. That's also a plus.
Dude, that edit was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark Humanick. God, somebody do something for that guy.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't understand.
No. Well, Asics is doing something for him, and
yeah, damn right, and well deserved.
Mm-hmm. He made the shoes look so cool. They looked so cool on Mark.
Yeah,
and even I'm gonna say that kid Sully with the Wally, that 80s, at the Police Plaza, whatever. The shoes, he had the white laces too, and they looked really cool on him. And I was like, oh, the white laces don't look bad there. So if you have the right kit for it, I think these are sick.
Yeah, clearly, every trick Gino had looked good in them.
Yeah, totally. So
I love that he even had some of the clips with where he had the shoe with alternating laces. Where it's did you just blow out laces and change them out? Are you skating that much? Love that.
He might have been. That's when he had his Jedi gear on.
The what?
He had the Obi-Wan Kenobi shirt on, the international male.
The oversized leisure shirt.
Yeah. So sick. He put out footage. That was great.
Yeah, he's just somebody that has it. He doesn't have to do much, but did came through. I honestly had I had low expectations of that we were going to see anything, and he came through with he had a minute or so of footage.
Yeah, he did, and it's cool too. This is his colorway of these shoes, which makes it so much better. I wish his name was on here somewhere. Would have been super sick, even on the insole. That's one thing I wish was on here. It would have been so sick if it just said Iannucci somewhere. But I'm sure he probably wouldn't have wanted that. But it's his colorway. It makes it so cool. And he's had so many cool parts throughout his career, and it's with skating there is no retirement plan. It's cool to see that he's still even realized he's at this point where it's I'll just skate, I'll do what I want to do. I'm still skating, hopefully enjoying it, and it's so cool to see. He's got to be over 50. He's definitely over 50, at least 50.
Yeah, if he's older than you.
Yeah, and
I mean, so cool he's doing his job because it made me want to go buy Poet's shit.
Mm-hmm.
He just looks cool doing it, and it, makes me want to support something he's doing.
Yeah, which is kind of the biggest appeal to this shoe is that I didn't even mention this, but this is the Gino shoe. It's a Gino colorway of this shoe. It's so sick. Makes it awesome. So, all right. So, $105 available at your local skate shop if you can get them, because I have heard from people that they were having trouble finding them.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
But I guess that's a good thing. Let them sell out.
Yeah. Great problem. Yeah, super hyped. And I guess that's it. I don't think there's too much else, right?
No, it's just, we skated them, wanted to see what other people think about it. So I definitely going to check the comments once this goes up, see what other people think about how they wore through them and stuff.
Yeah. All right, man. Mitch, thanks. Sorry to bother you during a time of illness.
I'll survive.
I appreciate it. And we'll be back soon with some other stuff.
Cool. All right, man. Thanks.
Yep.
But yo, you gotta break out and I gotta break out. World for life.